Okay, so I wanted to do an update on this boat. It's coming along. I'm at a standstill with the Blazer until I get the engine block back from the machine shop, which should be sometime this week. They're putting new cam bearings in it and finishing up the valve job. So supposedly tomorrow he'll have it done, but that's what he told me Friday, so I'm not holding my breath. I got the keel on this thing all sanded down and ready to put the paint on. There was one place under here that I had to prepare, because what they did was, let's see where I can lay down under here. What they did right here was they ran the boat up on the skid with no carpet on the skid, and so it gouged the gel coat a little bit. It didn't go through or anything like that, but it gouged it. So what I did was I roughed it up with my die grinder, and then I just laid a piece of, I've already laid one piece on there, but I'm just laying a piece of fiberglass over that. And then I'll come back and refiberglass it again, sand it back down, and you'll never even know that it was there. But I got the whole thing sanded. This was really the only place on the whole boat that needed any attention. There were some small places like right here and right there that someone repaired before. I just sanded over it and it's good to go. I might put a little bit of JB Weld on here just because it's unlevel and it's going to leave an indentation whenever I paint it. So it's not because it needs to be taken off and redone. It's just they didn't do it good enough for me. So anyway, this thing is ready for the fiber resin, for the fiberglass resin. I'll brush on the fiberglass resin, and then yeah, we'll start putting the paint on this thing. The only bad thing is now those little love bugs are out, and they're out with a vengeance. Yesterday, I don't know if you could see them out there or not, flying around. Let's see, maybe if I do like that, you can see they're just everywhere, man. There's like 10,000 of them. There's one right there, little sucker. So anyway, as soon as I start painting this damn thing, they're going to start landing on it and get stuck in it. I'm going to try and see how it goes, but if that starts happening, then I got to back off until they are not so thick. So anyway, I got her engine compartment painted. You can see you can see it underneath there where I got it all painted. It looks like that in the whole engine compartment, so it's all ready to go. I can't do anything else until I get the engine block back, and then I can start assembling the engine block and getting it ready to go back in. As soon as the parts for her car come back, then I got to stop on the boat and get her car back together. So that's where I'm at. I just want to make a short little video. There's Miss Queenie out there. She's chilling. The wind's blowing pretty good today, so she's enjoying it. Ain't that right, Missy? Missy! Alright. So that's all I got, guys. I just wanted to do an update. I got the trailer fenders, and I got the rollers on the trailer good to go. I got to paint the trailer, of course, but it's galvanized, so I'm really not worried about it. But yeah, it's coming along. I got the fenders for it. I got to weld them on, and then throw some primer on this thing and throw some flat black paint on it, and that's about it. I got to make new skid rails, but that's no step for a stepper. So that's about all I got, guys. She's coming along. I got all the hard work done. Now I just got to do the monotonous work. See all those love bugs on my boat? Man, they're just freaking everywhere. There's like 10 of them right there, if you can see that or not. But anyway, they're all over the place, man. And the wind is blowing it's you-know-what off today, so yeah, it is what it is. I gotta do what I gotta do. So I'm not going to have love bugs all in the paint and body work I'm doing on this boat. So, and I don't have anywhere to do it except right here, so pretty much stuck with what I got. All right, guys, that's all I got. lots of stuff and things going on over here. My air conditioner went out in the bedroom. When was it? I guess Saturday. It wasn't completely out. Just the motor went out, and it's kind of my fault. The fan motor went out, and it's kind of my fault because when I cleaned the stupid thing, I was careless and kind of sprayed in the motor, and the bearings went out in it. So it's my fault that the thing went out. But so I bought a new one and I put it in there, and instead of doing the work that I needed to do before I put it in the window, because when I put a window unit in a window frame, it's there to stay. It's permanent. Okay. So I got it all done, fixed it all. It took me about 4 hours to put the window unit in with the help from a friend of mine. Got it all siliconed in, everything, and I went to, instead of drilling the holes in the frame when I had it out and had the thing out of the frame, I waited until I got it all put together because my friend was over here helping me. I mean, I can make 1,000 excuses, but it's my fault. I drilled into the damn condenser core and let all the Freon out of the thing, so I had to go buy another one. And you know, everybody that I talked to was like, well, just put it back in the box and pretend like you don't know what happened to it. And the same is true with this car right here. You know, all my friends are like, well, yeah, you can buy a stupid inspection sticker, and you know, you can get that's nothing. It's $100. You can buy an inspection sticker on the street somewhere. And I'm like, you know, guys, that's what's wrong with America. That's what's wrong with this country, is no one takes responsibility for the things that they do, and for going by the laws that are written to protect the environment and stuff like that. I am absolutely not going to cheat the system so that I can get this thing inspected. No, I'm going to fix it like it's supposed to be. I don't believe in circumventing law. It's just not something that I can do. I don't know if it comes from the amount of professionalism that I have in my soul. You know, for instance, like fixing this thing like it's supposed to be, instead of just spraying some silicone on there and hoping that it won't leak, the oil leak I'm talking about. But yeah, people, you know, they tell me all the time, well, man, oh man, you can get by with that, man. You can circumvent the law this way, and they'll never know, and this and that. And I'm like, maybe that's okay for you, but for me, that's what's wrong with this country, is people don't take the responsibility for themselves, and they don't. You know, we have these laws for a reason. We have these laws so that we protect the environment, we protect other people, we protect our own financial infrastructure from fraud. That's the reason we have these kind of laws, guys. And I just, you know, I could have thrown that thing right back in the box. I could have went and bought that other one. You know, I could have went to another location. I could have went to another Lowe's. I could have went to the one in Texas City, and I could have bought an air conditioner from there, put the one that I bought from the other store in that box and take it up there and say, oh, this thing doesn't work. I don't know what's wrong with it. I could have easily done that. But no, I screwed it up. I'm responsible for what I did to that window unit. No one else. It was my fault, my stupidity. And so I don't see any reason that I should put that off on you guys because I did something wrong. You know, it just doesn't make any sense to me, and it's what's wrong with this country. People need to take responsibility for what they do, for who they are, and how they live their lives. So until we get back to that, until Americans get back to that, nothing's going to change. I mean, Trump is going to be fighting these deviant people in office for, you know, that want to circumvent constitutional law and circumvent the Bill of Rights and everything, and make all these laws where pedophilia is okay and all this other stuff. But it's not okay, and it's about personal responsibility. So I didn't mean to do a rant right there. I just wanted to throw that in there and explain that I just don't think it's okay to, you know, buy a fake inspection sticker, you know, because there's something wrong with my vehicle that's going to be really costly, or it's going to take a lot of work to get it fixed. I just don't believe that that's I believe that that's what's wrong with this country. So anyway, that's where I'm at, guys. I'm just tooling along, doing what I can. I did way too much yesterday. I could barely walk, man, in the evening time. My wife was like, damn, look at you, you can barely walk. I'm like, well, you know, it is what it is. So all right, guys, so that's where I'm at. One day at a time, a little bit at a time. That's how I roll. Everybody have a great week and march to the weekend. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday, so yeah, Have a great week, and we'll holler at you guys later. Peace, and I'm out.